Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. AJ here. We are going to be doing some Warcraft dungeons. They're like my favorite part of the game. Many in total. And I figured, you know, the lore thing with the questing was honestly boring me a little bit. Just because of the way I was presenting it. Wasn't really in a fun manner. So, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through the dungeons and explain the lore to them. That's, you know, I could fit that into a video. As well as provide some entertainment by being a group, plus gives me an excuse to heal, which I like to do a lot. So here we are in the first one. This is kind of like the first intro dungeon to World of Warcraft. This one is the Deadmines, and what the Deadmines was an old gold deposit that the Kingdom of Stormwind used many moons ago. That was actually taken over by the laborers, who then referred to themselves as the Defias Brotherhood. The Defias Brotherhood, under the leader of Edwin Van Cleef, claimed the Deadmines as their own to plot their nefarious deeds. The heroes of Azeroth before our time defeated Edwin Van Cleef and cleared the Deadmines for good. But it appears that a shadowy figure has begun to take the Deadmines back, enlisting help of some of the Westfall's most notorious outlaws. That's what we're going to be doing. So, I am on Monk, Taekwondo Bro, as usual. I want that. No, I need the gold. No, silver. Okay. I'm sorry. So being a healer is really fun, but if your tank likes to just run, you're in trouble. So this is our first boss, Glovtok, and he is going to be an arcane mage on the list of the shadowy figure. Glovtok, being a mage, he specializes in two sides. He's got fire on one side of the head and frost on the other, but we kind of beat him up fast enough to where we don't even get to see the other side. So this is going to be his phase 2 right here, where he, as you can see across my screen, arcane power. Just kind of having to dodge all these little abilities right here. And he's dead. So you're going to probably see some earlier dungeons that we're just going to kill everything really fast. Alright, so we're going through these quests right now to kill these Defias people. Or the lieutenants and generals that have taken over the place. Deadmines says this is the second iteration of it, so it has gone through some changes since it first came out in World of Warcraft. Most notably, you can clear the summit pretty quickly. My heals, I mean, actually early on, most of these dungeons are kind of a cakewalk, like whether you're healing, tanking, dealing damage. And sadly, with the given recent monk changes, I instantly can channel Soothing Mist as soon as I cast a healing spell. So, seeing as how the tank is not taking as much damage, I can keep them up with the Soothing Mist, which has a limited cooldown. I'm literally pulling a Look Mom No Hands on the keyboard right now. I want someone to get far enough away to where I can mist walk to him. That's like one of my favorite abilities. Whoosh, the instant teleport. Whoosh. And I got hit. I don't know what I got hit by, but we're going to just diffuse. We're going to enveloping mist. And then we're going to infuse one more time. And then I'm going to see the mage back there. And I'm going to mist walk back. Get out of there. I don't need that. I'm going to hit the enveloping mist on myself. Hit the enveloping. Keep going. So we're approaching the chamber of the second boss. We're gonna have to our quest to kill him, Helix, and that's who we're gonna be doing. So what Helix is a goblin sitting upon this giant lumbering oaf right here, and he's in charge of building ships that the Defias Brotherhood uses to leave the Deadmines and using him to attack Stormwind. So Helix is a pretty simple two-phase boss. Well, not actually, I guess it would be considered two phases. First phase, Helix will throw bombs while atop the Lumbering Oaf, who will be doing most of the damage as he's running around hitting people, occasionally picking them up and slamming them into this pile of wood. And then once the Lumbering Oaf is dead, Helix apparently is a paraplegic and cannot stand on his own 2 feet, so he'll leap from character to character, throwing bombs and dealing some damage. So you can see here these bombs on the ground are indicated that they're going to blow up by the color of the... Oh, and I got picked up. Oh god, he picked me. He didn't like me. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna... Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, that did absolutely no damage whatsoever. That did nothing. I think my health is still at full. Fantastic. Alright, so our tank is getting smacked around a little bit. So we killed the Lumbering Oaf. And now we're moving on to Helix Gearbreaker. Misswalk. The best move in the game, except for when you almost misswalk into a bomb. Alrighty, and Helix will drop the cruel barb. Can't use it. I have no need for it. Oh, well, and we can go ahead and take care of the carpenter. Alright, continuing to move on. I just realized that this tank's name is Tankbot. I don't know if that's a foreshadowing of the fact that they're just not even there. And it's actually a tried and true bot. If so, teach me how to do that. Teach me your ways, master. Alrighty. And I think just going forward, I think we'll have just more fun. There's plenty of dungeons in this game to do, the queue for, and they each offer their own, like, you know, uniqueness about them. Most of them are just going to be just running around and killing things. But once we get to some of those higher levels, there's a little bit more complexity added to some of the fights, especially once we get into some of the expansion ones. Like the Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King, Cataclysm, Mist of Pandaria, Warlords of Draenor, and soon to be Legion. Yes, there are a ton of expansions now. Healing. I like healing. I like it a lot. It's some really good fun. And it's actually a lot less stressful than doing anything else. Alright, so we are approaching the Foundry. So you can see here, no omen. You're gonna stay right there. And the Foundry was... Oh, my guy's dying. My guy is dying. They tried to cheese mechanics.
I can't attack that.
Oh, and I don't think I have a resurrection yet. Yeah, I do. We're good. I can rest. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Don't get me into combat. That's the other thing, is when tanks like to run through and cheese, they will they'll be like, well, why didn't you heal me? I'm like, well, because I didn't want to go at the same pace you were going. So luckily this is a nice tank, realizing that they probably were just like me. So we're approaching the next boss, which is going to be the Foe Reaper 5000. The 4000 model is out of commission, unfortunately. So the 5000 there's really not much backstory. He was built using the shredder parts to be a giant juggernaut, and so he's just going to be doing some damage to the tank. And then he'll occasionally spin around in his overdrive form, run around like a chicken with his head cut off, dealing damage to anyone in the path. We just get out of the way, and it's not much damage. I mean, as you can see here, I'm not even healing enough damage. So we'll just go back in there, throwing another enveloping mist on our tank. I think we had a rogue here. Our rogue's gone. Ah, the harvest. I forget about the harvest. So what the harvest was him just running over to the target that he selects and proceeding to dismantle them from the inside. So go ahead and take care of the machination. Ow. Come on, thunderclap, girl. Can I get that thunderclap? Get that out of the way. Nobody needs to see that loot. That loot that I can't use. So I was one of the reasons why I decided to switch from doing like lore quests to just going straight dungeons was because I was accidentally sitting in Westfall during the time of one of the new Legion invasions, and I gained 4 levels. 4 levels, and it just I was like, well, shit. So for the time being, I think we'll just be doing our dungeons, showing you guys the lore, because there's a lot of complexity within the dungeons, and a lot of the dungeons actually account for a majority of the lore of the game. So we go to these dungeons because of quests that we obtain. Like, for example, this is one of the quests that we obtained through Westfall. Boo. My tank, there we go. Alright. Oh no. That and I gotta get new bags. Oh, we got a new quest. This is gonna be the Admiral. Admiral Rip Snarl. It's a Worgen. Worgen outlaw. That was recruited. Ah, yes, I dodged it. I'm so good. Missed one. I was an Worgen outlaw that was recruited by the shadowy figure. One of the most frightening outlaws in all of Westfall. The Admiral. Did that guy just fell. That guy just fell into the water. But that's not important right now because we are healing. So here we are, as you can see, atop a massive battleship that the Defias has been building this entire time for nefarious purposes. Oh, there's our rogue. Alright. Nefarious purposes indeed. Look at the size of this thing. Cannons abound. It could definitely cause some serious trouble if they hit the Stormwind Harbors. Can I miss walk up there? Okay, now on line of sight. Okay, that would have been super broken if I could just miss walk. Oh no. Damn it. I have like a itchy trigger finger, and I have my thumb right by my space key because I like to jump a lot. And sometimes when I'm sitting still, I jump a lot. And it's just force of habit when you're healing and you just jump. So. I love that move so much. Clicking the tank. It's so weird. I don't really like to use like mouse over macros or anything like that. I just kind of like to heal. I actually have never used. Oh god, we've engaged. We've engaged Admiral Snarl. As you can see, here's this Worgen. Worgen uses the mist. Once his health hits a certain percentage, he will shift into the fog, causing these vapors to spawn. These vapors need to be killed as quickly as possible, or they will explode, dealing group-wide damage. Luckily, they have like 8 health, and then every now and then he'll come back from the mist, and we can continue our assault. You can smell it. It's gross. What's fear smell like? Oh god, it's swinging right from behind me. And you get to the point where you can actually do so much damage to him that you oh, and a rocking kick from me sends him flying, and that's gonna take care of Admiral Ripsnaller. But
until it is too late.
Give me that XP. There's still one more to deal with. The Kingpin himself. We call him Captain Cookie. Captain Cookie, captain of the Defias Brotherhood. Captain, of course, is being in quotations. Cookie just sits here in this pot, throwing out delicious and or not delicious foods, depending on what you pick up, while also doing just random damage to random players. Again, it's one of those situations where we just kill them too fast and you can't see shit. But with Cookie down, the reign of the Defias is over. So let's go ahead and loot that stern one. I don't think I can get it. And I think I can turn in a quest, which means I need to get rid of something that doesn't cost like 15 copper. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Alright, the Defias ring has ended. And I will take that sweet cloth back. Cookies tablecloth. It's a sweet item. Alrighty, and that's gonna do it for me. Let's go ahead and just let's go just slash escape. Just do slash wave. Thanks for the group. Everyone left. Alrighty. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you very much for watching this. We're going to continue this. I believe our next one is going to be the Ragefire Chasms. Such an exciting dungeon indeed, underneath the base itself of Ogremar. Alright, but thank you guys again. If you liked the video, please give it a like. If you liked me, please give it a subscribe, and I'll continue to make more of these. And for some random reason you feel like you want to go ahead and do these dungeons with me, feel free to just send me a message, and we'll work out something and have fun. Thank you very much. You guys have a great one.